Hi, it's Alicia and welcome to my channel Papercraft Secrets. On October the 3rd, it was World Card Making Day, and for the Mintay Dream Team, I created this easel card for the challenge. I used the beautiful Lovely Day papers. This is an older collection with lots of lovely pastel colours and floral clusters. To begin with, you'll need a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. You need to cut your cardstock at 6 inches and again there at 6 inches. And then cut it again at 6 inches, so you've got a 6 by 12 strip and you've got a 6 by 6 square. This is a very simple card to make. You score it at 6 inches and you score it at 3 inches. Then you're going to fold down on your score lines, and that is the base of your card. It's very simple. I'm flicking through the paper pad here and I'm thinking about which colored paper I should use. I decided to go with this beautiful floral page. I trim it down slightly so that I can have a small pink border around the edge of the card. I'm looking for another piece of paper now which will go on the top section of the folded area. I try this yellow one, trimming it down so that it folds easily and there's a nice pink border all the way around the paper. I'm looking through the pad again to double check that I'm happy with my paper choice, and I find another beautiful piece of paper that I decide to use. It's a yellow one, but it's got the same floral clusters over the top of it. Trimming that one down and replacing that for that section there, and then that bit there goes at the top. Just trimming that down. Now I'm just gluing all of those pages on. I look through my fussy cut windows from the Mintay window book to find a suitable window to use on my card. Then I look through my bag of fussy cut images from this collection and decide on a floral cluster as the main focal point of the card. I put the floral cluster and the window together with some paper. I decide not to have a 6 by 6 square at the front of the card. Because I felt that the 6 by 6 was a little bit too big for what I was after. There's my fussy cut image and there's my window, so I'm just going to glue that down onto the pink cardstock and just trim off that little bit of extra. I felt that that was a better size. You can have any size or shape for this section of your easel card. I decided to layer the window and the floral cluster with some foam mounting tape. And I secure that to the front of the card. I then choose some white twine ribbon that I've tied into a bow, and I glue that on the side here. And I've also got a pretty pink flower that I'm gluing on top of the twine bow, and then I have a little flat embellishment that I'm going to glue into the middle of the flower. I choose a happy birthday chipboard sentiment, which I painted in white gesso, and then I tried a misting spray, but it wasn't really giving me the coverage that I wanted, so I tried one of my other paints. This is a Finnabar paint, and that sort of gave it a little bit more of a pink color to stand out on the window. My next step was to glue that front decorated piece to the card base. Just lining up all of the corners, making sure that everything is in alignment. And then I decide to use a piece of lace and a small strip of pink cardstock as my little catching mechanism for the card. You do need something at the front there that will allow the easel card to stand unassisted. So I just felt like a simple little strip of pink and some lovely lace. After that, I decide to add some glitter glue to the wooden sentiment to just give it a little bit more sparkle. And then I'm looking through my butterflies that I've cut from the Wings fussy cutting book, and I find one of the butterflies that matches the colors perfectly. So I decide to glue that in the middle of the window to complete the card, and then I add some of the glitter glue on top of the butterfly to make it all sparkly. We're just about finished this card now. I'm just going to trim the edges of the lace, and I'm adding some glitter glue around the edges of the cardstock to give that edge just a little bit more sparkle. I'm actually wishing that I machine stitched the edge of this paper, but a little bit of glitter glue can be enough to create a little bit more interest in the border of the paper. And then I'm just adding a couple of tiny little flowers. These flowers are really good to decorate a fairly simple card. They just add a little bit more interest. I'm just gluing those down, and then after I glue all those down, I just put a tiny little drop of glitter glue in the center of each of the flowers. And that's the card complete. It was very simple and quick to make, and I really do love the effect the easel card has. I would love it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel for many more crafty videos. Thank you so much for watching and have a lovely crafty day.